Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel. So, today's video is going to be in two parts. First part is see, a lot of people are texting me, trying to get in contact with me through my Rumble, through BitChute. About these people, like they have been scamming them and they are repeating the same thing. Sathikas Boza is a scammer and he has been scamming people, and after he does not scam them, he do a lot of crazy things. Okay, have you watched his recent videos? By the way, he's saying that he's a mystery group. Okay, and he runs mystery group. And in the beginning, these psychopaths, they were saying that they are exposing occult. Now they are the true occult group. Okay, okay, so a lot of people who follow this occult crap, see, I am at a point where I understand tenfolds more than whole cult of Sathyakas Boza, Mark Passio, Thunder Wizard, your Michael Tsarion, and the whole cult combined. Okay, things that matter, things that are needed, not that garbage junk or theater play, wearing a cosplay dress, having this makeup. So you people are choosing to support these people, and yeah, it's up to you. It's your wish, but at least 17, 18 people have contacted me in past 2 years. They've explained me their side of the story, and Boza repeated the same exact game with those people in the same exact way. They were not just like, it was not just like he was doing to me for his racist reason or whatever the hell. There are white Americans. Okay, he is doing this thing to everybody. So people want help, but people are stuck in their conspiracy mindset. So I cannot help them. Like, they want a solution in their conspiracy mindset, that the solution should come in their conspiracy narrative. It does not come from there. So when I try to tell them that you are a conspiracy theorist and that's why this thing is affecting you, so they start to attack me. Okay, and it's multiple times I've seen, especially from the cult of these people. So I'm not going to entertain anybody from a cult background anymore. I'm not going to entertain anybody from these psychopaths, toxic cult, anybody. Write a single line of comment to get a trigger reaction from me, or lie about something, or try to glorify these people without watching a video completely. There was an idiot who left a comment um, on my BitChute or somewhere. He was focused on the video that I was exposing of Michael Tessarion, where Michael Tessarion was saying that there was a planet that got destroyed. The planet's name was Lucy or Lucifer or something. Uh, some Egyptian word he used. Uh, I forgot. It's a common word, but I forgot this. So, and there was oceans on that planet, and there was fish, and the fish, the when the planet exploded, so the fish and everything else, it still survives in outer space. These are the literal things Tessarian was preaching in his videos. And those fish, when there's a like these elliptical orbits of planets and all stuff, they are not constant, the constant distance all the time. They come closer and farther away from one another. So he was saying that when this asteroid belt is closer to Earth, the fish fall from the sky on the Earth, and that's why we see fish raining on the Earth. Okay. Okay. By the way, the distance between that asteroid belt, uh, between Pluto and Jupiter and all stuff, is 5 point some billion miles. Billion with a B. And the closest is some million miles. Okay, 5 million something. So do you think that just imagine the insanity. The like how much they lie first of all through their teeth, looking at people's faces and eyes, and they know damn well that they are lying, but they still lie because nobody hold these people responsible for that. So can you imagine fish from even 5 million miles, they cannot just enter Earth if especially if they are revolving around some other celestial bodies, and they are bodies, masses in between, like Jupiter, Saturn, this and that, Uranus. These are massive bodies. Okay, so their gravitational pull is way more than any gravity. I'm just playing along this idea. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I was exposing this thing, and that idiot was saying that I'm interrupting that loser Tessarion. He did not read any title that I'm exposing this person. No, he was saying that I am interrupting that person. So this is the state of people. How do you help such people? How do you explain such people that they are being fooled? They're so lost. Even they cannot read a title. They cannot make a connection anywhere. So they are so lost. They choose to be lost. They choose to be blind. Nobody can help them. Okay. So all these people who are asking me, see, I'm not going to entertain any of such people, but I will leave a video. So, first of all, if you decided enough, if you are an idiot like that person who dropped a comment and was talking about asking me to stop my mouth and let that loser speak, nobody can help you people. You are retarded, and retarded is insult of retards. Okay, you have you have passed beyond them or beneath them even. Okay, so don't expect any help from me. I cannot help you. I can help people who are authentic, genuine, and who actually want to be helped. Got conned by these people. Okay, now they are suffering because of these losers, and there are a lot of people like that. So to those people, see, what the hell these people are doing, it they're engaging your this deception. Like they have deceived you with words, with these visuals, with repetition. So it's a deeper game, but it's still, I have backtracked it, back engineered it, so I understand this thing. Okay, it's difficult to just explain everything because these people, what they do is, like for example, these losers were fighting me by lying about me about something, and those lies were different, and they are fighting with another person. Like this comeback, he was fighting me when I was talking about something in terms of Indian background. Now he's using, by the way, Indian background in this to glorify himself. Okay, that's not new age anymore. Okay, I will cover that part, but first let me show you how to stop these comebacks. So first of all, if you decided to pay these people money and take initiation, whatever the hell, later on you are going to regret that. So when you are going to regret, Here's a few pointers for you. First of all, don't give these people money through any crypto. Okay, once that money is given, that's all benefit to them. Okay, all right, that's a huge amount of money that you will make maybe in more than 1 year, or savings that you can utilize in better ways. Okay, so don't waste your money away. If you feel like donating some money, see, I only ask for $5 and I don't get $5 even. Okay, so let me promote myself a little bit. Okay, so here's my buy me a coffee account. You can go, you can like go to this URL and you can donate me $5. Okay, that will be great support, and that's all I'm asking for, and I will ever ask for. Now, if you've paid to a scammer like Boza or somebody else and you are going to regret later on, always pay through these platforms, PayPal or something else. There are multiple platforms like that now where you can log these things, where there's an option to report fraud. All right, very important. I mean, if you think that you love these people and you have a lot of money and all that stuff, and you love cryptos and all stuff, so I don't really personally care if you throw your money in the river, fly it in the air, donate it, do whatever the hell. Okay, I'm telling to those people who are actually got scammed by these people, and then these comebacks, they attacked them and they did a lot of things. Those people don't know that they have the power still. So for those people, use these platforms. Always remember, okay, if these comebacks they want your money, let it be on your terms. Okay, a beggar does not have the power or authority over you to pick platform. You decide this. And if you find, because these people usually they love bomb you, they extract your money and everything else, and they hook you in a story, and then they waste your time till that window. Okay, that reaches a specific time stamp, 2 months, 1 week, something. Then they attack you. Okay, then they secure. So this is what is going on background, in the background with these people. So yeah, one more thing, don't abuse this thing. This is for genuine thing. If you abuse this thing, there are stuff that will get you in trouble also. So always collect evidence for these things first, or have all your conversation through emails. Very important. Okay, don't leave any comment and all stuff. All right, and especially if these people have scammed you, have some restraint on yourself. Okay, because these people want you to react so that later on they can show, so that they can have a leverage. You have to think like these people. Okay, so one, this is one. If you got scammed and these people did what I'm telling you, because a lot of people have reported me this, file a complaint from the platform and get your money back. 90% times, if there was fraud, there was abuse, something was going on, they will return your money. They don't they just see the evidence and they return it. It's that simple. 90% of time. 10% sometimes there are some issues, limitations of these platforms. So you can do one thing. You can go to I3C. No, IC3. Okay, this is an international platform, especially America based, where the scammer resides. Okay, so this will help you a lot. Here, if you file a complaint, welcome to the internet crime complaint center. Okay, file a complaint. Don't abuse this thing. If you abuse this, this can get you in trouble. Get the evidence, email what you said and how these people were twisting and turning things, and attach these things. File a complaint here, send it there. One of these scammers live in Seattle, Washington, not Washington DC, by the way. Okay, the other one lives in Philadelphia, and there are more people, so you have to verify yourself. So you have to provide county information, and also that's enough. They will extract whatever the hell, if time required. At time it's required. Now, these are two things. Third thing is, if they give you death threats, if they attack you, if they try to character assassinate you, harass you, abuse you, these things also are criminal. Okay, so remember this thing also, that you can file complaint in your local police station directly, and they can handle these people. Now, one more advice beside these things. The advice is, don't be a conspiracy theorist. I've seen this pattern in multiple people who have contacted me, that they already have this conspiratorial mindset where they think that these things don't work. Okay, they are also engaged with these people. It's not like that. Have you seen police arresting police? Have you seen this thing? Judge arresting police, arresting, I mean, police arresting judge, all sorts of things. Where there's a crime, okay, there's a law, and those law actually works, but it depends on you how you're going to represent your case. You talked about demon, dragon, this and that, then they will not help you. Okay, you have to be specifically about the scam they are doing to you, abuse and all stuff. A lot of people don't know their rights. That's why these people, they get away with these things. Okay, and don't be so proud. Don't be like this, that we don't call police, this and that. Don't be like this, stupid. You are not going to defeat these people. In order to defeat a narcissist, you need to be bigger narcissist than the narcissist you are planning to defeat. I said this thing in my older videos. There's a psychologist. He also, he watches my videos sometimes. He also confirmed this thing. In order to defeat a psychopath, you need to be a bigger psychopath. And if the moment you became bigger psychopath, there's no point. You're worse than these people. So these are your leverages over these comeback schemes. Okay, the game is about to be crash, and it's not like humanity is going to end. No, these comebacks, they are not humanity. They are not even properly human. Okay, I don't know what they are. They are not human. Okay, to take these steps. Third step is, see, these people were able to scam you because they play a whole lot of tricks on you to confirm everything, to exploit. They sniff your vulnerabilities and they exploit those vulnerabilities. Okay, so you need to understand what vulnerability you have. First vulnerability is, you listen to these comebacks, okay, instead of some proper research paper and all stuff. So you are taking pleasure into all, you are delighting in all these things. Take your responsibility, very important. Okay, secondly, you are contacting these people, and the moment they gave you some attention, these losers, you're ready to fight their fight, whatever the hell. You're fighting their fight, and their fight is to scam people, abuse people, and all stuff. They're not fighting any good fight. They are the Satanists. They are the Illuminati. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? How more clearly should I say this, that they are the puppets of Illuminati? Okay, I've done 6.5 years direct research on the whole cult. I know both sides of these comebacks, when they're in front of camera and when they're in the background. Okay, for years. So take my words. This will help you one day. Okay. Thirdly, uh, if you see your vulnerabilities, also see which feeling are they abusing. Are they abusing your hatred towards something or somebody, or guilt? Some people have. I've studied these people's bullshit when they were doing all these things with other people. People who contacted me, I heard their stories. So fear, guilt, hatred, sometimes your kindness, niceness, and they exploit not just one or two, all of them. Okay. Okay. So I mean, there's nothing wrong to take some quote unquote, I don't know, avoid online crap. It's usually fake. People are fake. They have some games that I'm sure about. And these are a few things that they do. So if you followed this thing, my advice like this, anybody, any scammer who's scamming you in today's time, that can be held responsible at least. And if enough people file complaint against these people whom they are abusing and scamming and attacking later on, and if those people had done this thing in the past, these people would not be running loose anymore. Okay. So this is one thing. Now let's get into this thing. I heard this person bringing Shiva into this mix. This comeback has no slightest clue about an Indian god deity and Indian philosophy and all stuff. He creates these buzzwords for people. On top of all that, was this comeback not against New Age? Did not this comeback say Indian stuff as New Age? So what these comebacks do is they steal these things. Okay? They first attack your stuff, abuse you and all stuff. Later on they steal those things and they make the things they have stolen about them. Okay? This is what the sixth comeback Boza is. All his knowledge, so-called knowledge, this and that. This comes like this. He's a fucking parasite. Sathika's Boza of Black Earth production is a parasite, is a psychopath. How much more clearer do you want me to say this thing? Why don't people don't listen to me? He is scamming you in plain sight and he's fooling you. Okay, he's switching new and new, new and new, new and new story. They're all story made up and they are all false. When he talks about Indian stuff, I know for a fact that this comeback knows nothing about anything. Nothing, not even the sliver of. Okay, what he does is he run his little chat GPT and other AI. He run to some fan wikis and all stuff, or he fool somebody, steal their information, and he make a slew about all those things. None of his bullshit is connected. How he presents it. They're all faking things. They're all spreading disinformation about everything. Okay, so there, this madness is on multiple levels. Now, can you see this image? Do you think this image is organically made or AI made? What is this comeback lecturing others or anybody else about AI? When he's using full version of AI night and day, writing script and reading those scripts, are you people so like these people are fooling you, but are you that stupid to still fall for this thing? Anyway, let's listen to his whole shit. Let's skip his music a little bit first because I don't want any of that copyright and all stuff.
So as to jump into things, speak of peace in terms of those.com.
Okay, and he's tried to make these things more and more chaotic like this. When this comeback, people stop giving him some supply. Okay, The less people give him supply attention, the more he grunts on YouTube. So this is also a telltale sign that this person is now people are some people like a lot of people know this person now that what he is up to. Okay, and remaining people who still are into his cult and this mind control, they will realize in few years the bullshit is about to be over very soon. Very soon. Okay, just wait and watch.
So, as to proceed. All of this here is for those who actually fucking get it. And because I will not speak of peace in terms of
What this person did is what he's doing in this video, by the way. He abused a person, and I will keep their name and identity secret. And those people, they approached me. Okay, and he's not even Carpathian, Romanian. No, he's a nobody. He's a nobody. Okay, just trust me. So he abused them and did something crazy, and they reported everything to me. So he is creating this video to emotionally manipulate people. What he does is when he is about to exposed, he generate a narrative about people and things that have happened between certain people and him. And in that narrative, he'll lie about other people. Okay, he give all the liability to those people, and he twists things. He role reverse. He does a number of things. And I'm saying this thing because I had one-to-one experience with this person, and he was doing this thing. Over the years, I've seen this thing multiple times with multiple people. So that is what he's doing here. Okay, that is why he's using all these names and all this stuff. Okay.
any of this when it comes to negotiating with actual fucking evil, and it's to know how evil actually.
Okay, the worst thing is this comeback keep on using these terms evil, what actual evil, this and that. It's him. Just when you listen anything that comes out of his mouth, you cannot ever verify and understand that whether this person has done this thing to other people. He will never tell you what he has done. What this comeback is doing is whatever the fucked up things he has done to people so far, he attribute those things to his victims, and he does it out of sadism. He gets a sadistic hit. Okay, that's what that type of a scumbag is this. All right, and this is not me just right now, some Indian or this and that. A lot of white people have told me this thing. So white Americans, and these people, they have abused people outside America. Okay, UK, Europe. All right, multiple countries in Europe. So, and those people want him to stop. They want to stop this comeback at this point. A lot of people have contacted me. What he does is actually why people are so mad. This comeback, he not just deceive them, not just scam them, not just abuse them, not just dehumanize them, not just all these things. Okay, he blame everything that he does onto his victims. That's why his victims get so mad. Okay, do you understand? Can you imagine this level of abuse? I don't think you can, unless he's going to do onto you. And mark my word, you might be the next victim of him. Okay.
Operates. It's not so obvious. It doesn't come in the way that you would think it would. And because there is no negotiation, the power and wrath.
There will be no negotiation. Okay. There will be no negotiation. Your game is over. You just don't know it yet.
That is coming upon those that have rejected the actual fucking truth will be overtaken once.
He's threatening me and a lot of people, okay, who are exposing this comeback. And these comebacks they're done. He just don't know what is coming. Okay. Just wait.
All of this is fully unleashed. And it's said, according to the prophecy, the true prophecy, it's going to all potentially happen in a single day, as I mentioned before, and at the right place and at the right time. It will be the hammer strike.
So he's threatening the person that I've just said to you, and he's scared. This scumbag is scared. When he gets scared, when somebody expose him, multiple people expose him, that's how he threaten them. That's how he try to keep people in threat. Okay, this fucker is a terrorist. He terrorized people and he love it. That's what he's doing in that. All right, and you will see that people are going to expose him soon.
That kills this shit as stated in a single fucking day. Whether or not that day is to a certain moon cycle.
Okay, so that's how he's messing with a person. Moon cycle, this and that. Okay, just wait. This person is exposed. This person has become so fucked up, so reckless. He's scamming everybody lately. He's scamming and abusing everybody. Everybody, no matter who. No matter who. This is how greedy this scumbag is. Okay, this is how evil this scumbag is.
Or sun cycle, or to the cycle of Jupiter, or whatever else in terms of measuring actual time. Because there's many different ways we can measure time.
This loser, he steals so many things from other people, and he never understands that what people are saying. Okay, there's many ways to measure time. Okay, you were talking about billions of years of timeline. Whatever happened to that? Should people believe in that? That whatever the horseshit you were spewing was correct, or is there another way to measure that? Okay.
It's not just one fucking way. And that's the other indiscretion as far as timelines are concerned. So in context, it's going to be a day in terms of something very, very specific. And that's the thing.
I'm ready. I'm ready for like 6 years. I've been waiting for some action. And this comeback keep on threatening me, giving me these threats, and nothing happens. Because first of all, he's a cowardly eunuch. He hide behind women, old women. He hide behind other lunatics, and nothing happens. Secondly, he's a scammer. Okay. Thirdly, he's getting a narcissistic injury right now. He is like narcissist. What happens is when they don't get any supply, there's this thing called narcissistic mortification. That is what happening with this guy right now. Not some cosmic. Okay. Okay.
In terms of the true God's connection to all of this. And you must understand that Rudra Pingala is the keeper.
Okay. When he's talking about Rudra, Rudra is an Indian god. Rudra means Rudra. Rudra means like scary and all stuff. So this comeback, he thinks that he's threatening me. This comeback thinks like he don't know these things. He don't understand these concepts. So what he does is he rub his 1.5 brain cells together too hard, and then he generate this narrative, and he think that people will get scared of this pussy. Okay, this cuck, this cuck thinks that he knows anything about anybody. Okay.
Of time when it comes to Shiva and Odin.
Odin was a loser. Odin was a joke. Odin is a psychopath. Okay, and there's no comparison between Shiva and Odin. Thor was a pervert. Okay, he was missing a few brain cells also. All right.
And I'm not even here to tell you which day that's going to be. It will all happen on its own accord in terms of cosmic law. And it will happen organically. It will happen whether we want it to or not. If the inevitable consequence in
Yeah, that will happen, and we will all watch. Okay, okay, pussy. Just wait.
terms of the law of cause and effect, and this yet is another warning now with Black Earth Productions at this point in terms of the person.
Whatever the horseshit he spews about cause and effect, first of all, it's already debunked. The problem is the follower of this loser, they are brainwashed by him, and they live in this bubble that he amplify and twist and turn. Okay, law of cause and effect is not same as karma. Karma is very different from law and effect. Okay, and what is actually going on is this person, he thinks that he's exposed now. Multiple people are have seen through his horseshit, exposed him. So now this comeback is not getting a lot of supply like he used to get. Okay, cause and effect and all stuff, and shifting blame onto somebody else when he's the satanist. Go to his Twitter and see his wall, what's there. Okay,
session of the grand cycle. And because all of this bullshit cannot continue, it can't continue, you guys. All of this is
yeah, obviously you're done. You cannot continue. Your whole shit is done. You've abused enough people. You've scammed enough people. You've threatened enough people. Given death threat to enough people. You're done.
meant to step upon the earth and manifest the power of the higher force and sweep away the corruption of this world.
People like him is the corruption of this world. Who claims to be helping people and all stuff, who are abusing people, scamming people, threatening people. You have no idea how many people he has crushed who did not even see the light of the day, who approached the scumbag in the worst time and he abused them, has extracted, and he's like a vulture. How do you call it? Uh, we call it nojna in Hindi. He took away everything and he left them to suffer. Some people even, I don't even know. He says in his videos that some people gone mad. They go insane. What this comeback does is whatever somebody believes, he amplify this. He create fear, hate something, and he drown those people into that. And then he leave. Then he says that don't email me. I'm banishing you. This and that. You're a demon. This and that. Okay. This is what this cowardly loser does. And the people who are idiot enough to believe in any of his horse shit, they fall for that and they get stuck there. They think that maybe something bad will happen. Maybe we should not expose this scumbag. Okay, this is all a trick. This is all a trick. Do you hear me?
which will emerge the true light of proper knowledge and wisdom in terms of the original teaching and in terms of the true traditions and the original timeline trajectory.
Just 1 second. Let me show you his wisdom for a second. Okay, let me show you his true wisdom. True wisdom. Can you see the highlighted word? In light of certain upgrades that are taking place, everything is going to the next levels and being forced, confronted, weather. So that's how you spell weather. Okay, and this is just one thing. There are multiple mistakes he makes like that. He does not know what is the difference between WAIST and WASTE. And you will say that this can happen, this is a typo. No, I have emails, multiple emails, where he said the same thing. Don't WAIST my time. I was like, okay, what does it mean? Okay, and people waste his time when he scam people. He take people's money, and people ask this person that whatever happened to all the things that you were planning, you were saying, the greatness and all stuff. You took my money and you went silent. So he takes your money and he says that don't waste my time, don't email me. Okay, this type of scumbag is this. Because he has to generate that narrative. And people say that, what? Why did you take my money? Don't waste my time. Now people are asking him, after giving him money, he's saying, "Don't waste my time. I'm at a vacation." Okay, all right, all right. And about uh, true light, Satanism, they, them. What do you see here? What do you see here? What do you see? Who's a Satanist? Who's a dark one? Who's the black one? Who's gray one? Right? What is he doing? He's fooling people. He has created these internal objects, interjects in your head, and yeah, he always bring those things. Okay, so you are interacting with interjects. You think that there exists some dark one, black one, gray one that he's fighting. Okay, maybe they exist in reality, some dark ones, but he has no, like, he is the dark one. Why don't people understand this thing that he's mocking at everybody? Okay, let's move on.
That is the real here versus all of this other fucking bullshit that people are fucking going for, that people are fucking co-signing. The reason why is because they don't know the occult and they're not truly educated in terms of what has been kept from you on purpose.
Okay, he's creating mystery schools, mystifying things. He's a what have been kept from you. Go to his last video where he will say that he's a gatekeeper. Something was kept from you and that was really bad. Somebody kept the thing. And now he's a gatekeeper and he's keeping that information from you. And that is good. That's a good thing. Actually, he does not have anything. Okay. What he does is he fuck with your head. This person is a psychopath first, and he becomes narcissistic when people expose him his psychopathy. Okay, so he's a psychopathic narcissist. This is not diagnosis. I'm not a medical person, but this is my analysis on this person, one to one, since the day he abused me and scammed me and all stuff to this point. Okay, normal people don't do these things. Okay, and I also need answers. So that's where I analyze this person, and this is exactly what this person is. Okay,
One of the only motherfuckers that's really coming out in terms of this and explaining it. There are a few other
explaining it or reading it off a script. Let me show you. Let's focus on his eyes a little bit today. Okay, just keep an eye on his eyes.
there's a network, one individual named James Bartley that is calling this shit the fuck out for what the fuck it is. And I want to thank you, James, for staying on track this whole entire time. It's not like people like us are being put out at the fucking forefront, let alone others in my network that have been on this well over fucking 20 fucking years, 35 years, 65 fucking years. You could take it to Jordan.
Jordan Maxwell said, he's saying Jordan Maxwell. Jordan Maxwell said that druids are after it. And he tried to, like when he had a session with Jordan Maxwell, and Jordan Maxwell was exposing him, druids and all stuff. What he did is he talked over Jordan Maxwell and he took his segment to break. And after the break, he changed the topic. Or he cut those parts. Okay? Okay. So he fools everybody, and that video is still available, by the way. First video with Jordan Maxwell after first break, like right before the breaks. Jordan Maxwell was talking about druids exposing, and this comeback he did not let him speak.
Maxwell. You could take it to Michael Tesorian, who were
Michael Tesarion, I've just told you. So, do you actually believe in these losers? Do you actually believe in these losers? That's my question from you.
forerunners in terms of all of this before anybody out there was talking about Atlantis or fucking aliens or any of this fucking shit on the fucking level.
Yeah, because they were spewing whole shit. Lies. They were fooling people back then and they're fooling people right now. Okay? Talking about Atlantis, talking about asteroid belt, fish are falling from. So, what? You think that's just spewing some whole shit makes you a wise person or gives you some credibility or something? What? What? This is what these people are. And beside this, there's a one particular thing with these people. The thing is, if they are plagiarist, they will say that they hate plagiarism, and then they plagiarize, and when they get caught, they blame somebody else for plagiarism. They are Satanist. They are Satanists. Okay. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the disease, the disorder of these people? How mentally ill you have to be to to be like this. By the way, this comeback was, he told me that he hates pharaohs. Okay, so he becomes whatever the hell gives him supply. He becomes that. All right, he use AI profusely. All right, all right. All his videos are edited by AI. All his scripts are written by AI. Okay, even the filter, I think he use an AI to put the filter on. Just a second. Where did that satanic photo go? Just look at his timeline and tell me, is it not all satanic? What's going on here? Okay.
And even as it states in terms of the occult, with the Taoist tradition, with the Yellow Dragon Magog Rail Shaman lineages, they state, Jingqiu.
Taoism has no connection with Western occultism. Don't let this loser. Western occultism is a thievery of Indian, Chinese, Japanese, a few Egyptian, this and that. It's a slew of their spirituality that some psychopaths stole and use those things to fight their fight with some Christian something and to scam people. Okay, Taoism has no connection with this thing. All right, don't let this loser fool you. He spew all his lies and then he fool people. What he does is, like, he created the pharaoh, he created this thing. He calls himself dragon. In a video he was saying that he comes from lineage of Bruce Lee. All right, so what he does is, when people hold this scumbag responsible and laugh at it, like laugh at him, so he create a new narrative to fool those people, and he say that all these things are connected so that he won't look like a fool anymore. Okay, it's called gaslighting, and a lot of idiots, they still fall for that bullshit. People think that he knows anything.
The June, which is what they call him in terms of how they describe the so-called Pahana, shall descend to scour the universe of stale energy and demonic chaos, and will have all
Demonic chaos. How much again he is against demonic chaos, right? Right? How good person is this? I mean, this person fools people so much, and he think that people are so stupid. What do you see here? Do you not see a demon here? I mean, are you so brain dead you cannot see these things? You fall for this whole shit theater play that he does in front of people.
already face the full measure of evil and overcome it before the great shaking begins. And again, I can mark everything in terms of my experience and also the evidence and context to this. I have this stone, which is the firestone. The same exact symbols that are on the Toponi tablet are on this stone.
Okay, he is fooling that person with all this tablet and all stuff. It looks like it's a painted stone with yellow color. Okay, I can create exactly this, and the evidence is, you see the pits and everything else, they are still uncolored or discolored a little bit. Okay, all right.
That I own myself. And it's going to force everyone to have to fucking listen. And as it is to the current procession of the Grand Sun,
And people don't know how to fabricate things. This is evidence that I have a stone. I mean, he calls himself member of Emerald Order, Wisdom Council, Galaxy Council, all sorts of things, dragon, demon, pharaoh, this and that, and all he has a fabricated stone. I think he mixed turmeric and wax together to coat an ordinary rock. Okay, maybe he used a little bit sparkle from his makeup.
cycle is at the peak of the 26,000 fucking years now.
Look at the this these pits. The color is not there still.
And states that when the true Pahana returns, he will have the missing corner of the Toponi tablet and will
Why does this scumbag thinks that people believe this whole shit? Why is he getting like he's showing something substantial? Why is his tone becoming like he has proved something? This is evidence. This joke is evidence.
be the main sign of he who holds the Firestone, which is meant to usher in this so-called era of peace and spiritual wisdom and utterly decimate and destroy evil and purify the fucking world.
Okay, this is how exactly a evil thinks. This is called narcissist psychopaths live in this thing. They are pure evil and they hate whole world. And when they do chaos and destructive things, they say that they are purifying. Okay, this is how exactly Satanist thinks, witches thinks. All right, so he's just exposing himself.
I have the stone you see in my possession, which again has the exact same marks that are on the Toponi tablet, which is the second sign and context that confirms this. As I was directed by the higher force itself, Massor.
Air Force gave him a piece of rock. Just imagine some aliens or other beings, they visited you and they gave you a rock that you can show on internet.
If you will, which has been there the entire fucking time. And as you can see, these symbols are a part.
Okay, he will just spew a lot. Think about this. Let's get to the point here. He's creating this video for a specific person. I know whom he's creating this video for.
Transformation in this era of stale energy to the eternal realm of authentic peace and authentic power and wisdom.
Authentic peace, power, and wisdom. Authentic peace. Let me show you. Authentic peace from this comeback channel alone, where he's selling weapons. How stupid he thinks you are. How stupid this person thinks everybody is. I mean, how many times he's going to gaslight people? Let me show you his peace and authenticity and all this bullshit. Everywhere, satanic symbols. Okay, all this destructive videos, and he's talking about peace now. How stupid people are and how foolish people are. That's beyond me. This incel. Maybe this one. Oh, there was a promotional video where he was selling his weapons. These comebacks are done, by the way. The time is over. Very soon. And you will see, I will be here. You will see. Mark my words. Mark my words. There was a video. I don't know whether he is. I don't have time for all that stuff. There was a video where he was selling weapons. Okay. Or let me give you that video also. Let me show you the piece. What this comeback does is whatever sells him, these Satanists, they shapeshift. Okay? They become something, something, something to be viable. Okay? Now see this. Let me show you piece. Okay, I will mute the video because I don't want a copyright from his horseshit videos. See how peaceful is this person here.
I look forward to speaking with you soon. Go check it out. On the website has here to let you know that
Okay, look at his face. Does he look peaceful to you or does he look demonic to you?
elixirs, we have an apothecary, we have weapons and other herbal extracts that you're going to want to get a hold
Herbal extracts and weapons. Such a peaceful person. Such a nice guy. Okay.
of. Send me an email at blackearthproductions with an S at hotmail.com. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Go check it out.
Okay. Now see the weapons. I have to mute again so that we can see the weapons. The peaceful person's peace. So peaceful. There's a whole video of his, by the way, where he's moving this sword of Satanists. Maybe I will show you some other time. Okay. So see how he's laughing at you. See how he's deceiving you.
It is by the power of the true red wind that this happens. And the sky will turn the color of cinnabar, and the wind will obey his voice, sparing the households of those who have chosen wisdom. There will be 3 suns that appear at once, and the clouds shall turn the color of blood and flame. Which sounds exactly like what the Phoenix cycle brings. And just like the Phoenix phenomenon that Jason from Archaics goes on about on his platform.
Can you hear how diseased this person is? Can you hear this? Sky will turn into crimson red.
This otherwise to the paradox is the golden fucking gate of core intelligence that I've been speaking about that's going to put this
Core intelligent. Core intelligence. I showed you, I think, whether.
entire fucking realm in its place. I've also been speaking about this well before I even ever heard of Jason, and I've also been in contact with him directly. Hopefully that gets off the ground here soon. And I, like Jason otherwise, and others, even though we don't see eye to eye
Of course, he liked to carry on eating guy. Do you know what I'm saying here? Of course, that's what these people truly are, by the way.
with everything. We notice that there's a certain fucking pattern here that so many other people are not fucking catching. And I spoke about the Phoenix cycles for almost over a fucking decade now. And all of this correlates the power of the red wind that has risen from the south. Again, in context of the fires I mentioned where I was when it happened, and also over the Grand Canyon. And as it said in terms of the prophecy, that it will blow for 3 days and 3 nights. And
Anybody who's spewing about prophecy, he's a charlatan. Okay? Why don't people ever understand anything?
it did in terms of moon cycles in context. And in terms of time to that measure, again, it was just over 3 months exactly that the fires were going with an overlap of time with both fires. And with the way that this world has been conditioned to measure time versus how time is actually measured is not the same whatsoever. And again, this is Rudra Pingala that is working here. And the key with everything is
Rudra Pingala, whatever the hoshit he's spewing, that's not a word. Okay, don't. I am from India. I am telling you that he is hoshitting you. Scumbags, these losers, they live in this Indiana Jones type of fantasy. Okay, the problem with America is they have a whole different version of all the countries. They imagine something else and they present those things as mainstream. Like for example, there's this cartoon Aladdin. Disney created that cartoon in its own delusion, although it's very famous and all stuff. The original stuff of Aladdin was not like that. I'm from India. Middle Eastern stuff, it was very common in India. We grew up hearing these stories. Okay, but it's not something like what Disney created or Mowgli. I am from India. Mowgli. Is it Mowgli? Mowgli? Or is it Mowgli? None. Okay. It was a kid's story. It was not dark and gloomy. It was a story to encourage kids. Okay? It was a story. See, we have these stories called Panchtantra. We created these stories for kids to explain the deeper meaning of life, to encourage them, to make them face the world. So there were these stories for kids. Okay, what Americans do is they deform everything for money and all stuff. So they destroyed all these things, and people still think that is it Mowgli or Mowgli? Okay, Bagheera. They even changed Bagheera, change the meaning, sense, everything of these things. And people think that that's the good thing. Okay, they think that the person who's saying who's Indian must be wrong, this demon must be right. So how do you tell these things? And the problem with America is, or westerner people, white people, the problem is they only understand this whole shit because they can relate with this thing, so they never relate with the original stuff. And the person who's telling you the original stuff, well, they get tired. They said, who gives a fuck? Then things like new age and all that stuff get created. These comebacks, they feed off all these things and they bash these things and they feed from these things and they bash these things. And some idiots, junkies, they keep watching these losers as if there's something. And they don't want to hear things that actually works. For original authentic person, like there's authentic food, and people think that they will find authentic food from some restaurant or somebody can cook like that. Authentic means a thing that is coming from a country, so you have to approach those people. That is the meaning of authenticity. Okay, Authentic is not somebody with a makeup, white makeup, powder, and all stuff, and this cosplay dress, and sitting in darkness and spewing authentic, authentic. That's not authentic. All right, all right. So no matter how much a fake loser charlatan would call himself authentic, keep you in this trance of authenticity, this and that, that's not authentic. Do you understand? How many authentic thing can a person be if you follow this whole shit? Let's say for a second that maybe he's authentic. So is he authentic dragon, or is he authentic pharaoh? Which one is authenticity is, like, which authentic person is he, or is he a authentic satanist? Okay, this is right in front of you. How many authentic thing can a person be? Can you tell me? Authentic. Everything is authentic about this person, right? Authentic pharaoh, dragon, satanist, cultist. What? What? First he preach Kabbalah, then he bash Kabbalah. He's fooling you people. He's exploiting your gullibility. You think you are stupid, and gullible, and malleable, and palleable, and everything else.
To know and understand the times that we are living now from moment to moment. The true occult history is some mind-blowing shit. Absolutely fucking mind-blowing shit, you guys.
Occult is garbage. Absolute garbage. Why don't people understand this thing?
But what about our present hour, where we exist in terms of the ancient future, the history that we are writing now at present? See, this is what matters. This is what actually matters.
This comeback, he reads these scripts and he thinks that spewing like this is motivating people. Only stupid fools who ignore the facts, right, that is right in their faces, and fall for these toxic words. Okay, this comeback, he keeps on lying and lying and lying and lying and lying about everything. He lies using both sides of things, and people still don't understand this thing, that this is a waste of time. All these people, they're waste of time. Why don't you understand? Will you only understand when these people finally scam you first and then abuse you and torture you? Will you finally understand then? So this is why I create these videos, to warn those people. A person approached me recently, and they were saying that let's expose these people, and I was saying it's a waste of time, and they thought that maybe I'm not willing to expose them. The reason is I've exposed these people for 6 years. The problem is people who've approached these comebacks, they don't watch my videos first. They just ignore my videos, and then they get abused, and then they, after that, they return to me telling their stories. Okay, so yeah, people support these people. They don't give $5 to me, and I'm not asking. I want this graphic card so that I can make better videos, and graphic cards are very expensive right now, and RAM is expensive, this and that, so I cannot afford that. I don't have money. I don't make money from this. My channel is not monetized. I've been creating these videos for 6 years. It generated no money, zero. I have 174 followers. I don't even have 500 followers. Okay, so my channel is not monetized. I create, also publish my videos sometimes on Rumble and BitChute. There also I've gotten 0.56, like half a cent, how you say it, 1 cent, $0.56, $0.56, not even $1 in 2 years. And this is wasting my time, waste of my time. And on top of all that, I get trolled, and his flying monkeys and everybody attacking me. I try to help people, and they think that They will be like angry. I think those people also have some disorders in themselves. They come to me and when I try to help these losers, and these losers they have this negative energy, so they spill all that energy on me. So if I'm helping, I'm supporting somebody, I expect some support from them as well. Also, this is my last video. I'm not going to entertain any of these. I've seen time and time again that people who come in contact with these losers, they all become a borderline mentally disordered people. Okay, even when you have those comebacks, first of all, they don't deserve. I don't think. There was a fat fuck whom I tried to help, he attacked me. Other cult members, they try to suck me into something, I try not to participate in that, they attacked me. I was like, what? I was helping these comeback and they were attacking me. So these losers, nobody can help them. And there were other person, they also tried to attack me and I was helping them. They don't attack me because I'm doing something wrong, they attack me because these losers are lost. A lot of people who approach these people, they are already mentally ill, and they think that uh, doing this mistreatment and all stuff. Anyway, this goes deeper. Even these people, they brainwash them, they start to behave like them. I see when they write things, I see exactly the scumbags because he argue with them, he condition them, he brainwash them, and they'll start to live in some different reality where they think some higher force, lower force, this and that bullshit is going on. Okay, and there's really difficult because these people, they don't even try to understand. Even when you give them resources, they don't try. They think that I am wrong and they are all geniuses and all researchers and all stuff. Okay, they don't even understand what these comebacks have done to them. So I try, and I will try in future, but I will not entertain any of these comebacks. None. No, they're all blacklisted. Anybody that approaches me from Boza's cult is blacklisted. Passio's cult is blacklisted. One Grid Work Network is blacklisted. Your what on earth is blacklisted? Okay, the extensions, they're all blacklisted by default. Try writing a comment or something on my channel and see what happens. I will not even entertain. I will not even think twice. I will block you. And you will think that yeah, this is harsh and you should not judge. Yeah, I will judge. I nobody, like none of these scumbags, I don't owe anything to these losers. I create my content for people who are actually in need. I don't create content to feed these demons. Nobody can help them. Okay? And this is the only help they are going to get. The last video. After that, I am taking the direction of this channel somewhere else. You're welcome to join or you're welcome to leave. I cannot keep doing this thing. Okay, I've seen this person's diseased, all the ups and downs, I've exposed them, nobody listened to me. It's on you. People attacked me, still they still try to insult me and all stuff. Fuck you, all of you. Nobody is going to help you, I'm not going to help you. Go fuck yourselves.
More than anything else, what we do at present, every single day, moment to moment. And see, people need to actually live now in our time knowing this shit. Not going into escapism, not future faking, and doing all this fucking bullshit.
Boza future fakes. He's a narcissist and he run this channel because he has to cover up his narcissism. He has to abuse people because he cannot live without that. Okay? Alright? When people catch this person for being a charlatan, he says, we don't do this, we are not charlatan. He start to preach people like this. And he use those terminology where he use these terms. We are not charlatan. They are charlatan something. We are not future faking. They are future faking. Okay. Alright. Alright. We are not Satanist. We are not Satanist. It's people. We are not Pharaoh. We are not Satanists. We are not using AI. Okay, okay, okay. We are not Satanist whatsoever. It's people. It's you. All right, all right.
I speak about the ancient future, but the trajectory of what manifests in context to that requires.
So when he's future faking something, first he says that people are future faking. He distract your attention toward and project it onto something else, and then he future fake it. So that's how these losers confuse you. Ancient future. Okay, ancient future.
And is conditioned upon what we do at present to the very hour that
Let me give you a future prediction, by the way. These comebacks, they give a lot of predictions. The day Donald Trump fell from presidency, these people will nowhere to be found. They will all be locked up because the crimes are so many. The crimes are so many that you cannot even count. Every single day, these people commit at least 100 crimes. And that's just like, I'm not calculating this. I'm just giving you. I believe that they commit thousands of crimes. Right now, no law is working. Anything. These comebacks have infiltrated all the systems. They are taking over all the institutions, and they are enjoying their lives. At the same time, they are scapegoating people who are trying to help, and they are stealing from them, and the whole thing about this. They're stealing people's work and they're blaming them and bashing them. So this will end soon. Things are changing. People are coming to light. People are tired of this thing. Netanyahu is done. Donald Trump is done. All these fucking Epstein gang members are done. So justice is coming. Just wait for it. Okay? You will not find these people anywhere. Mark my words, write it down, and just wait and see what happens after Donald Trump has fallen. His presidency is over. He will be thrown into the prison first because he is, you know what he is, friend of Epstein, and you know what he did. So these comebacks will have no hole to hide, and that time is coming very soon. Okay, everywhere.
we are living now. And people need to actually live now in our time knowing this shit. But they don't. And the reason why they don't is because they're still not ready for the truth in terms of what's required in context to reality, in terms of the prophecy.
So what happened with this comeback when he was scamming me? Let me tell you a story, a tale. He's into telling tales. So I approached this person for a specific thing, and I've explained in older videos multiple times. And before giving him any payment, anything else, he was saying, I'm real deal and you don't understand this and that and everything else. Once I paid him and he got my money, he played his game, everything else. He said that he cannot do anything. He don't know anything. There's nothing he can do, nothing he has. And before that so-called initiation, after that initiation, library, this and that, this comeback is just there to sell you words by manipulating your emotions. All right? There's nothing before or after this. I've seen both sides. I'm giving you honest thing here. Okay? And if something goes south, this comeback, he runs and hide behind somebody else. Okay? And then he's tried to attack you. So all the liabilities and responsibility will be yours. All the money, all the benefit and perks will be his. And there's nothing in his mystery school. People still don't understand that he is manipulating you with lies and he's playing in your conspiratorial mind with fantasies. He's giving you a shared fantasy. Narcissists and psychopaths, narcissists usually, they invite you to join their shared fantasy so that they can feast on you. Psychopaths, they amplify the fantasies you already have to extract things from you. This is what it is. There's nothing else there. There's no mystery, this and that. The only mystery is how he's going to abuse you. Okay? Do you understand this thing? And I cannot do anything about this person because he's not in my country. And I don't know what type of uniches Americans are to let such people run their mouth and don't go to police or anywhere else. They don't complain such people. They let this abuse happen. In a country like United States of America that calls itself great, such scumbags are still running loose, free on the street, hurting a lot of people. Okay?
Those that have the seed of the actual truth in their hearts are going to be able to
So, seed, actual truth, this and that, he's manipulating that person.
stand firm when the sky burns and when the wind passes through us like a shadow. Again, what have I explained about how the shadow consciousness operates, especially in terms of actual initiation into the mystery school and the alchemical rites, where the process integration of dissolving bones.
Okay, what he does is, in his initiation and alchemical rite, let me tell you what he does. He extracts your information and he organizes it according to how he's going to use that information of your personal information against you. So he asks you your stuff so that he can get away with his this thuggery. Okay, we call such people thug, and Americans call such people thug. Thug. That's where this term come from, by the way. So just see this thing, everything Boza does as a psychopathic game. He manipulates your emotions and feelings. Okay. Do you understand? His words mean nothing. Okay, and his actions are like this, and they are covert and occulted. They're hidden, and they will not be hidden once you are one to one with this person. You will see and feel and experience something. A lot of people told me, and this is time and time again, they told me that people feel like after his initiation, people get attacked spiritually, like something is attacking them, some demonic thing. Okay, and these are not my words. I experienced this thing, by the way, when I had this thing with Boza, and I told this person that I'm feeling really weird after this. Then he said that once process has it, it has it. You cannot do anything. And then later on, I understood that this person was scamming me, and he did not answer me, and he was fooling me. So that was my subconscious warning me about this comeback. Okay, so people who think that they are attacked and they're demon, this person has some power, this and that, is a one slap wonder. And you will still, as long as you are going to fall for this bullshitters bullshit, these things will affect you. And the moment you start to see this clown for a clown, okay, and don't fall for any of this horse shit, this subliminal threats, this pussy cannot do anything. Okay, he's a eunuch. What more should I say? I'm sitting right in front of you after fighting with this comeback for 6.5 years. And this eunuch, he was running to women, to old hags, to his other daddies. And he's tried to create narrative about me. And he failed. Okay? So he has no power. He's nobody. He has no cosmic power. Nothing. He's a joke. And the more you're going to fall for his words, only that thing can affect you. So that's why I create these videos, for the people who actually fall for this whole shit, make this mistake. Okay, there's no magical thing is going on, but there's psychological things. So you should see some therapists if you can afford. But it's not supernatural, it's not spiritual, it's not wrath of God, demon, this and that. No. There are certain things that called narcissistic abuse. It's a real thing. And that's what people feel. But a lot of people have this conspiracy mindset. They think that they are being targeted individual, like that. He targets people, but it's not something extra worldly, this and that. It feels like that because that's your subconscious trying to fight a virus, mind virus. Okay, your own personality. It's called cognitive dissonance. His toxic words, they try to fracture your reality because he wipe everything that you follow and all that stuff, and he says that you don't know anything and I'm trying to tell you. So he's programming you. Okay, so your subconscious mind fight with that. That's why you feel like that. Okay. Anyway, I will play a little bit more. It's getting late now. I will sleep. And this is the last video for you people. If you like it, share my video with other people you think somebody abused. Subscribe to my channel. You can donate me $5. That will be very helpful for me. Okay, and then I will create a different stuff for people. I'm also writing a book, so it will give you more clarity about that thing. Because right now, if I try to explain people are lost, people are confused, people are scared. They don't have a functional system to rely on something. So I'm writing a book that will clarify a lot of questions of people. And then I will try to explain things, okay, slowly.
Into light, our hearts, into the great void itself, in order to bridge the abyss. This is what creates the Rahor Kahoot in terms of how the ancient Kemetan tradition, which reveals the bridge gate, to what the Nordic tradition reveals further in terms of what the Bifrost actually is.
Okay, he will always tell you these tales, manoranjak kahaniya, that's what we call them in India. These colorful stories. Okay, 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 Loki, okay, Thor. All right.
And what all of this is in terms of core intelligence, the traditions that this mystery school works with in context to what all these things mean. And the shadow has been gnashing its teeth very, very, very fucking hard. And I've seen the hidden chamber of the nine origins. And what have I said about the spindle of the true universe?
When he gnash his teeth, when he's about to crash, he attribute what he's experiencing to some imaginary people. Okay, shadow is gnashing its teeth, but he's the shadow. Okay, look at, like, can you see black and white filter? This is exactly how shadow looks. So he is the shadow. Okay.
Universal tree of life and what it actually is. What have I said about the three spirals of creation? What have I said about the original templating and how it actually works? The reason that this has not been able to be
Original templating is working here. Can you see the work of original templating?
presented public on the level yet still in full is because people are simply not ready for it. I know when I'm being prompted to release a certain thing, and I still have not got the green light yet. Because again, like I mentioned, you can't even get it at level 1 or level 2. And this is where the false identity is 100% deconstructed and erased from the registers of Earth, where you're going to be left standing in terms.
How this person twists these concepts of psychology. See, a person who thinks he's a pharaoh, okay, or some great guy, this is what we call false identity. Id, id, id. Okay, this is false identity. And what this comeback does is he mess with people's head because what is wrong, and he want to, because he's a loser, he's a lost person, he's a diseased person. So he fool people to join this. Okay. This is false identity. This is false identity. Do you hear me? Do you hear me say this thing? This is not true identity. This is false identity. Why don't you understand? Why don't people understand this thing? A person who is living his profile, like, can you imagine the amount of time this person spend on his beard every single day? That's narcissism. Okay, that's malignant self-love. Okay.
terms of who you truly are, that actually being revealed. And when your vessel is purified with a full spectrum of the primordial energies and context to the three heavens of the original template, okay, understand what this actually means. It's the upper, middle, and lower universal worlds. Going back to the
Okay, this is all horse shit. Anything that Boza is saying and you think you are understanding it, you are falling for a hypnosis. Real world does not work like that. He is flipping things. He's giving you garbage. He's telling what is false identity true, what is true identity false. You have no idea once he's through with you. He has left you after scamming you, stealing money from you, programming you, doing all those things. You have no idea how you're going to suffer alone. Even therapist will not be able to cure you after that. I'm talking about original, like, psychologist and everything else. So be very, very, very aware of this fact. Okay, I should stop here. This horse shit, I've heard this horse shit hundreds of times. Okay, same horse shit, repetition, 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 repetition. That's how he brainwash everybody. If there's nothing there, there's no reality, but he repeat, 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 repeat. So his stupid brain dead followers, they hear these words and they think that, yeah, that's the truth. Okay, the truth does not work like that. Now, this is my last video. I've warned you, I've told you everything, and if you follow these people, sooner or later he will bash you, he will abuse you and all stuff. When that happens, I will leave this video on my channel, and this can help you. This much only I can help you. There's no magical stuff in real world. There will be help still, so don't feel disappointed and all stuff. Go to some psychologist, explain this what this person has done. Look for your legal options. Okay, take your responsibility. Do the right thing after that, and report whatever abuse these people have done, whatever scam him, anybody else, anybody in their cult, because they have been abusing vulnerable people to get rich. Okay, so if this is your case, sounds like your case now, in the past, in the future, do something about it. Him from some one great bum network somewhere else, I don't care. Some thunder wizard, I don't care. They're all reading of the same script. They're all exploiting the same vulnerabilities in everybody. Even before you ever get initiated this and that, these people already read all your vulnerabilities, because psychopaths, they do a cold scan, cold empathy, cold scan of you. Okay, they're very good with this. That's how they are able to feed you what you want to hear. It's called love bombing. It's a classical trick of a narcissist. How much more clearly do you want me to say this? All right. So listen to me. I'm trying to help you, but it's not in my hands to make you feel better at this point. You have made a choice, even against my explaining for years. You did the same exact thing, and now things are falling for you, falling apart for you. You've become a crazy person. All this can be reverted, but you have to take your responsibility now. You have to change this thing. Go to a proper channel, a proper psychologist, follow their advice. Okay, if this person threatens you like he threatened me, give me death threats, go to the police, do the right thing. Okay, if this person has scammed you financially, do the thing that I've explained you in the beginning. If this person is abusing you, that's also a criminal offense. Go to the police. If this person is after you, stalking you, all sorts of things, I don't know, if he's threatening you, if he's doing this virtue signaling, threatening you using your story, go to a lawyer. Okay, all right. Don't listen to these losers that imagine person is going to police, a grown man. These grown men, they hide behind old hags. Okay, they always interrupt you and distract you when you're doing something that will help you and support you, and might get these comebacks in trouble for their crimes. That's why they say those things. When you're interacting with these people, you're not just interacting with these people, you're interacting with the hidden things, the whole labyrinth, the whole game, whole sequence of things these people have already in place. And you are you. Okay, do you hear me what I'm saying? All right, so you cannot defeat these people like that, not alone. And if you think you can, you are either a narcissist or psychopath. Okay, because in order to defeat a psychopath and narcissist, you have to become more narcissistic than them, and then it will be your loss because you became like them. Do you hear me? So don't do that to yourself. Listen to me what I'm saying. Okay, I should stop here. Thanks so much.